I received a very beautiful story today and would like to share it over here. A grain of wheat. A woman in search of answers to life's many questions was on the verge of giving up when a genie appeared to her. Startled, she ran away in fear and the genie disappeared. Sometimes later, the genie reappeared and pleaded for her not to run away again. The genie said, "I am here to grant you a wish. Any wish, I am at your command." But the woman was not sure. So the genie continued, "I assure you that I am very real and you are very much awake. Now tell me, what wish do you want to be granted?" The lady said, "There are so many things I would want everyone in search of job to have one. I would want those that are suffering to suffer no more. I would want my family to be more loving and caring. But most of all, I want to be happy, joyful, and at peace for all the days of my life." So the genie said, "Before I grant any one of these wishes, you must perform a task for me." So the lady asked, "What task?" At that moment, the genie transported them both to a rolling valley of wheat fields. The sun was bright, the breeze was soft and warm, the smell of grains, flowers, and springs filled the air. "You must walk through these fields of grain and bring back to me the most beautiful and tallest grain of wheat. Upon your return, I will grant your wish." So the lady said, "That's it?" The genie said, "There is one condition. You must not turn back and you must not pick a grain that you have passed by. You must pick the most beautiful and tallest grain from the place that you are, not before, not ahead." So the woman said, "That's easy." And with that, the woman started walking through the fields of grain. At first, the grains were short to medium, but started growing in beauty and height as she walked forward. She stopped several times and almost picked a grain of wheat only to look ahead. It looks like the grains are getting taller and taller right up the crest in the hill. I bet the grains of wheat are even taller and more beautiful over the hill. Then surely I will pick the tallest and the most beautiful grain of wheat and my wish will be granted. She ran up the hill with much joy and delight, leaving behind grains of wheat now trampled underneath her feet. And as she reached the top of the hill, she sank down to the ground in great dismay. Before her lay rolling barren hills of dirt and rock. It was as if a great drought had stricken the valley and all the life has been taken away. In her anguish, she quickly turned around to return to the valley of growing beautiful grains. But to her astonishment, the valley now lay in ruins, lifeless and barren. She dropped to her knees and cried, "Oh, I have failed, my one chance to make the wrongs in life right." At this moment, the genie reappeared to her again. "Where is my grain of wheat?" So the woman said, "You tricked me. Why didn't you tell me that the valley ahead would be barren? This is your entire fault, genie." So the genie says, "No, my child, the fault is within you. The cause of your sadness is that you could not decide what was more valuable, the moment or the next moment." The lady said, "I don't understand this." The genie explained, "Life's happiness is shaped by the worth of how much you fill this moment with joy and happiness. It is not the next moment, the next day, or the next month that will bring you happiness. It is now, this very moment. The grains of wheat you passed by and trampled are those people in your life that have forsaken. You were always in search of someone or something better. You were rarely satisfied with what you had, only with what you might have. In fact, any grain of wheat you would have picked would have resulted in granting you the wish. Remember this and remember this well. The love given in the moment lives forever. The love forsaken in the moment dies and is washed away in a valley of tears and sorrow. To be truly happy and at peace, give the most of who you are at this very moment." At this, the genie disappeared. For hours and hours, the woman cried and cried. only to realize that her wish has been already granted.